Hey guys, like all our videos, I'm gonna start it out as like I look like crap because I've been working. I worked till 4 in the morning and got up at 10 because somebody woke me up. It's like a school boss lady, get your butt out of bed. So I'm gonna go get some top loaders. I've been sorting comics all morning already, found some more cool stuff. And then you guys, if you've seen the recent videos, and I just uploaded the Will Chamberlain rookie card videos, which are pretty, damn, I look like crap. I hope this is just a camera, that's not how I really look, because I need to lose some weight.
Sorry to break it to you, but...
I know, I'm stressed. Like right now, it's so exciting. I'm getting so many good deals, so that's just crazy. So as you guys been watching, watch out. Don't kill me, I'm too young to die. Too pretty to die. So, if you guys if you've been watching the videos, you've seen us, go through Will Chamberlain rookie, Spider-Man through 22. I did find number 14, so I got that too. Also been sorting, 2,500 comics. I'm trying to make another video. So I figured I'm so busy running the store, filming Storage Wars, doing YouTube stuff for you, going through the house, trying to sort 60,000 comics, trying to go through probably 3 10x20s full of action figures and old toys. Got all these old March toys.
Playing poker.
Yeah, on the side I'm playing poker. I gotta go play poker professionally tonight. So I figured, you know what? There's nothing really to do, so we're gonna go look at a Magic the Gathering collection real quick. It's a friend of mine that used to deal in them, and he has a whole bunch of alpha and beta deck stuff. Mostly common stuff, he said.
But he's sick. He has too much to do as it is.
But we don't have any Magic the Gathering cards, so.
It's true. That's why I didn't get that upset when you said let's go look at a deal really fast.
So if the deal is right, we'll go buy this. So if you see this video uploaded on YouTube, we probably bought the deal. So we'll check back in later. So gotta go buy more stuff. God damn it! Hey guys, Renee from Borgenhunter Thrifts are here with my good buddy Robert.
How's it going?
Robert is upset right now because he thought there would be some makeup here. I'm sorry, this is just, we have to deal with this.
Yeah.
If you're next to this, you'll be fine, don't worry.
That's all good.
So anyway, Robert's a good friend of mine. We do a lot of business. If you checked a couple videos in the past, he buys, he sells, and we're just friends in general because we pretty much like the same stuff. So we did buy that Magic deal last night, and I looked at some of the boxes, which, they're pretty good. And now we're going to look through some of the cards. I don't have that much experience with Magic the Gathering. Robert used to be a big fan and probably still are, huh?
Yeah, no, I follow more of the modern stuff, and this is some of the older vintage stuff. Not as clued in, but do know enough. I know what the sets are and whatnot, so we'll go from there.
Vintage is good, that means more money. So me and Robert might make a deal for this a lot. So I know a lot of people have been already sending me messages and stuff like this. So at the end of the video, I'll put an update if that stuff will be available or if it's sold. We'll see. But we're just gonna look at some stuff because I really don't know what's in here. I'm gonna show a deck first, or a stack of cards. So when I bought these, and I got a really good deal. So I think I already told you what I paid, right? I only paid $800 for the whole lot.
And you might want to explain that you have comic books everywhere.
Oh, they already know. It's all a YouTube channel.
Yeah, watch the other videos on this. This is amazing. I've never seen this amount of comics. I mean, I was able to hold the Amazing Spider-Man #2 from the video. So.
You probably have a good point. Here, hold this for a second. Because I said in the other video I had 14, but I didn't show it, and I know there's going to be some people calling me out, saying, "Oh, he doesn't have 14. He just said it." Number 14, I did find it. First appearance of Green Goblin. So, there you go. So, let's see that stack. So anyway, in this stack, he told me to be careful. He said there's a lot of $30, $40 cards in here. And he said there might even be a $100 card. You might want to get a close-up on some of these cards.
I got some visions.
Yeah, you want to come close? Just see the cards.
Visions. Okay.
Or like do the overhead as you just go through, just try, because we have a lot of cards to look at.
Some visions. I always forget that one, but. Oop.
Sorry guys, I just came from the gym. I'm all sweaty.
Oh, great.
Balduvian Trading Post.
And we don't have to look at everything, we'll just look fast. Because I'm telling you, we have a lot of stuff you'll...
This looks like some... There you go.
I don't know if he told me this stack, but he said that might be $100 alpha. Or if this was just a $100 card, so I'm not sure.
I haven't seen any yet. I mean, now we're kind of getting into maybe potentially some of it. I'd have to... It's close, could be.
And the guy who I bought it from is a good friend of mine. He just wanted to move it. He didn't care about money.
Bad Moon.
If I wasn't buying it, it was probably going to Salvation Army. For tax write-off.
Better to go to Bargain or Thrift Store.
Yeah.
Alright. There you guys go on the old stuff.
So then here we have a box of, it's just packs. Mirage set. And then there's some Mirage packs. I don't know how good that is, but cool. Look at that. Here's the box. Let me see. Black Commons and Swamp. I don't know if that's still in here. You know better than I do. That would look like Black Commons and Swamp.
Yeah, Black Commons, Raised Dead, little oldie, but goodie, a ton of them. Play Rats.
What are those worth?
You know, it depends condition. I'm not sure. It could be revised. It could be alpha, could be beta. I mean, there's just little tiny things. I don't know enough about it without doing research to see exactly, but it could be alpha revised, fourth. It could be a lot of things. You know,
You said you're an expert.
Yeah, not
I
an
just
expert
gave you
on
coffee.
everything, yeah, not everything, but yeah.
I'm just kidding. We don't know. We researched it too, so you know, I just buy. That's why I might just flip this deal, because this will take so much work, and I have so many comic books. These comic books you hear is not even 5% of what I have. So we got that, and we got a lot of
It's not even 1%.
So we got a lot of brand new boxes. I'm just gonna take these off. So Homelands, brand new sealed. You can take some.
And then show them the sides. So you've got, you know, if you guys follow the ceiling of the old boxes, this is a straight across round, no Wizards logo.
Magic the Gathering Chronicle.
Yeah, Chronicles is the one that kind of redid all of these here. Not, I mean, there's some popular cards in there, but not the value, because the value would have been if you actually had the Arabian Nights or the Antiquities or whatnot. So
then right here we have starter decks. He said these are 4th edition. I looked these up. So
yeah, and just to show Belgium versus the USA. So we all know if it's a USA one, it's worth more. So
so this is the Belgian one.
yeah, so it's not worth as much, but it's still a decent price.
Okay. Magic the Gathering, whatever that is.
It's Fallen Empires. Round.
Here we got a whole bunch of deck builders.
All right, guys, see the Urza Saga? Oh, looks like it might be
This one looks open there.
opened or whatnot, but Urza Saga, yeah, very popular one. We got Exodus, for Exodus. Can't read that. Oh, these are Stronghold. Okay, all Strongholds.
I have no idea what any of this stuff means.
Decent stuff.
Magic the Gathering is a game I never get into. It'd probably be fun because I like stuff like that.
We got Weatherlight.
Sealed.
So this is when they, you know, this has been later, I guess. I'm not sure on the Weatherlights when they started the Wizards logos on the plastic. That'd be something to research. But
Then we have Magic the Gathering, the Pro Tour, and there's like seal set. It looked like it started opening up over here, but these are seals, so we have to look a little bit better. But Pro Tour sets, Steven, Bertrand Lestre.
yeah, I think this is 96 if I remember correctly.
So that's still pretty early. When did it start? 94, right?
92, 93, but I mean, yeah, it kind of like, once it really kind of got going, I don't remember when the first Pro Tour was. It might have been 96 or 95 or somewhere around there.
Okay.
That's when they kind of really started taking off. I mean, I remember walking into a store, you know, in 1992 or 93, and they had an Alpha box. I think at the time it was like, you know, $400 or $500. You know, wow, this is expensive, but you know, looking back nowadays, it's
You're like, damn, I should have bought it. Let's go over here.
So
all this stuff right here, we knew a little bit what was over there, but this stuff I just haven't looked yet. So these are, except for a couple, these are pretty much all brand new sealed decks.
okay, so we got Fifth Dawn, Urza Saga. People like their Urzas. Stronghold, Exodus,
Is it okay with the sun?
Destiny, yeah. Tempest, some more Urza, Onslaught, opened. Urza, Fifth Dawn's decent. Onslaught. So it's been a while since I've looked at some of the Fifth Dawn stuff to see how much the pack prices are going for, but
All right, French or something, Italian.
yeah. Legends, most likely.
I know we never usually film
Yeah,
during
you want
the
to
day.
put those out of the sun, eh?
Here's a Bunny Moon.
No, you have them cooking in the sun.
Oh, stop it.
It's in pretty good shape. Looks like they were opened and put in a box and left there. I mean, I don't see any too much play marks on them, so these probably were most likely commons or something that wasn't used. So
What about These are all oversized cards.
Yeah, those are. Oh, these ones you don't see too often.
Which ones?
Actually, what is this? This is Magic. What's this? I don't remember these. This is a new one. And sometimes I do the oversized as promos and whatnot. Like more, more currently, with the they call it Shipping Dragon.
You got timer running, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oldie but goodie. Jester's Cap.
And then this stuff, I'm assuming it's nothing, right?
These are probably like, these look like some old counters
Play deck.
type stuff they might have done. These are probably, these look like some original tokens. Wow. See, now they have token cards, for the goblins and whatnot. So these were probably just regular tokens. You look on the back, no, okay, Thrall, yeah. Sapperling, oh, that's a Sapperling token, wow, okay. Interesting, yeah, so these are old tokens and counters that they probably would have used, or when they were introducing those concepts, I guess. So, interesting.
I don't know.
It's too bad it's not in better shape. I don't see those too often, so.
Well, that's good. I know, unpunched, that's usually a good thing. So I guess we'll just verify it says dark commons in this one.
Dark would be this.
He said most of the
set.
stuff in the box is more
yeah.
commons.
Dark's the set right there, guys.
Chronicles commons.
Yeah, Chronicles are okay.
Nothing exciting.
Well, I mean they have good cards, but they were
But if it's
said that was
scrap-
redone.
If
They
it's
were,
scrap,
they were
just
like
say
reprint.
scrap.
No, it's just reprints. They
Like,
don't-
if you don't like my stuff, it's fine.
Much.
I won't judge you. Well, actually, I will, but
Yeah, Bog Imp. So this is all the dark was the name of the set.
this doesn't say anything on it. Inside scoop on Magic. Magic comic books.
These were just like rule books, basically, on how to, I guess, kind of different than the rule books I've seen, but yeah.
I see.
Yeah, these are the, so this is kind of like the rule books that used to come with back in the days of how to play the game and whatnot. So,
All right. Boring box.
yeah, some of those do have a little bit of value just because most people threw them away.
Everybody scoot one step over just so that the stuff's in the light.
Okay. I'm sweaty. We got the sun right in our face, plus we got a 7-card miner right behind us, so it's like, man.
This is what he's talking
Let's
about.
grab that bird of paradise down there and let's
First we gotta go through the crap, and then it just gets more exciting as we go. I don't know what this is. Oh no, we already looked at this Chronicle.
Hey, Renee,
Comics.
you had me at the sealed product, but now you're throwing this stuff at me.
Oh, come on. I guess you don't want to see the alpha stuff?
Oh, yeah, I want to see the alpha stuff.
Who
so
wants
you
to see alpha?
Yeah, alpha. Nobody cares about alpha and magic, right? Rudy, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that stuff is so bad they don't even give it a generation. It just
Fallen Empires, yeah, good condition. So it looks like whoever did it. I mean, probably nothing special in here, but still, just a lot of good stuff. Looks like it was unplayed. Look at those corners, sharp. So let's put those back nicely.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Let's be professional. Let's seal the boxes. This is a really good company the way we run things.
So here's Mirage. This is one of the first sets I actually remember buying packs from for the most part. Being the poor college student I was at the time. Yeah, so just a Mirage. There's a few good cards, in the set. I don't know if they're in this box, but Goblin Tinkerer.
Discontinue the revised commons. God, it's like
Sorry.
cleaning up after you. It's unbelievable.
Now you know what it feels like to be me.
Oh boy.
No comment.
Awkward.
Yeah, Robert says that because he's married. He already knows. His wife trained him well.
Revised
I
is
am
what it
not
says on the
trained.
box. So you got a bunch of revised here. Looks like, oh wow, tons of ATOGs. Earthbind, so a bunch of reds. Does it say red on the box, Renee?
It just said revised commons.
Kurt Ape.
Are those good?
Yeah, I mean, people love Kurt Ape because you throw a forest in play, becomes a bigger guy,
That's what I do.
and for one man to drop, he can, by second round, he can be a lot bigger. So
I mean, I always put a force in play when I play the big ape because this way you become bigger. I think it's an obvious. Legend commons.
Legends, okay.
He has in a box $1 each in those. Now remember, these are they've been sitting forever.
Yeah, you can see there's definitely some play wear on that though. So some of these have been played, you can tell. And this is also a time, previous to, like nowadays everybody has deck protectors and whatnot. I mean, that wasn't always the case in the early days. So that's why a lot of the cards get, you know, beat up a little bit. Actually, not as bad, but yeah, there's a few in here. Some, you know, definitely, it looks like somebody was definitely playing the Pit Scorpion there. So
right now we're just looking at the
94.
common stuff. It's gonna get better because we have folders of Alpha. Let me clean it up for you, Robert. Check these out.
all right. Ah, that does get better, doesn't it? Okay. In commons.
See, the reason we show the common stuff too, number one, I don't know if it's common. And number two, it's just our duty with the collection, you know?
So there's that. We'll have to do the research on.
What's that one worth?
One more step into the
Sorry. Well, I'm done. I don't want this table right here. That's what.
Okay.
Okay. There we go. Into the light, you said?
$1,000 card?
Yeah, no, I doubt it. It's just, I mean, decent card, but I mean, but see, a lot of these, you know, we have to do the research. Is you see the difference of the background wood here. That would have made it, you know, I mean, from alpha to revise or minor little changes that they had made. I mean, there's a lot of other people out there that really know this stuff a lot better than I do, and they would know right away what exactly what it is. But you do some research. So yeah, these are all greens. Looks like a lot of forests. Some commons. I've seen a lot of these in commons. So
So that's a really good box, basically.
I mean, it's okay. You know, I mean, it just depends. I mean, it just depends.
I remember Robert came over here to buy. He was like, no, it's all bad.
I know,
Yeah,
guys,
yeah,
it's a
it's
lesson.
worthless. I'll give you $10 for it all right now.
Remember, I always remember who you're talking. Robert's a good friend of mine, but he has no interest. But the reason I do sell him a lot of stuff is because he doesn't mind paying fair. You know, I got people coming in. Let me buy wholesale. I need to 20 times more money, which is unrealistic. You know.
So, some blue.
You know, if somebody doubles their money and gets a little bit of gravy, that's fine. Especially when you're overwhelmed. And, you know, sometimes it depends if you buy right. Sometimes you can buy right, and I'm like, you know, I'll make a big profit just by buying right. Than, you know, having to sit it out. Which doesn't mean I'm not willing to sit it out.
Yeah, you only sit on some things for a year or two, right?
Oh, shoot. I have actually boxes before when I married Casey. I don't know what this says. Wyvern. That's interesting.
Wyvern. Oh, this looks like some kind of other card game, probably in the 90s, most likely. So many card games in the 1994. So if anybody knows anything about the Wyvern, the game of dragons, dragon slayers, and treasure.
All right, Tempest.
Ooh, Tempest.
Good one.
I'm trying to remember.
You know, that's a tell.
No, I think there's some stuff. I mean, I just...
When you say
I mean,
ooh, I put you on aces.
Okay. This is different. In good shape, though, as you guys can see. And there's the Tempest Cloud, Blood Frenzy. Maybe is there a Blood Moon in this one? I don't remember. But, a lot of stuff, guys. A lot of stuff.
Somebody's getting
Oh, and
happy.
the whole other box over there?
No, so here's this one. Oh,
This guy falls into more stuff than I've ever seen. I mean, just,
Right.
my goodness.
You haven't seen this
Some
one.
Ice Age. Open, though, but Ice Age, yeah. You guys remember Ice Age, right?
That's cold.
Yeah. It looks like, I mean, from just that angle, it looks like whoever opened them, opened packs and put them in the box, might have pulled a couple of the good ones. You can kind of see almost where the pack lines are. Just so these might not have never been touched since they were opened. Possibly there's a rare. Let's see what that rare is. Illusionary Forces. Keep upkeep.
Oh boy.
So,
I
yeah.
got an orc.
Works. It's all about the goblins, right?
Here's some sheets of stuff.
There you go. Okay, so there you go. Flying Bird of Paradise. Now, really beat up, but I mean, everybody knows how great this card was over the years.
What is it, Black Lotus?
No. You got, if there's a Black Lotus sitting in here, then you know, I'll up my price to $25.
Oh, sure.
Anyway, so
Call the accountant, honey. We're making a big transaction.
Birds of Paradise, well played. I mean, you know, back in those days, you know, great card. 1 drop gives you mana, whatnot. So, yeah, this definitely looks like might have been some of the cards that were in good decks back then, just based on the playing, based on a couple of the names I'm seeing here.
Have you ever heard of a Chronicle set?
Yeah, that's the one that we've been talking about. It's
that a good one?
It's the reprints of certain ones. And it has a white border.
It's the whole
yeah.
Chronicle set.
So, yeah, but yeah. So. Interesting, war elephant. I did bring my flashlight, so we could do a look on a few of these older ones. So the ones that know that trick out there on how to spot some magic that may or may not be counterfeit. But
4th edition.
Oh, so you put a flashlight on it?
yeah, I'll show you guys in a bit here.
No, you know what? We'll do a whole separate video.
Yeah,
we're doing an education series
yeah.
we're starting.
Absolutely.
So
yeah.
maybe you can bring some good magic cards and we show people how can you tell it's alpha, how can you just beta. How
Well,
can you...
it's just whether or not it's counterfeit.
But-
Or it's one test. But
Make sure to subscribe if you want to see that video.
Yeah.
X-nay on the flashway.
You don't have a Patreon account?
We'll do an educational video about it.
Yeah. Look guys, Goblin King right there. Decent card. Revised. Or 4th, right? Is it 4th?
It's 4th. That's what it says.
Yeah,
on the back.
4th, yeah. So Goblin King. Right, force, yeah. Counterspell. There's counterspell, guys.
Homelands.
Shoulders hurt here.
Oh, come on. Oh, yeah, he did have surgery.
Yeah.
I was about to make fun of him and I just remembered.
Yeah. Shoulder surgery is not fun. At this
If you're
age.
too tired to look at the alpha, that's just let me know.
Yeah, it's okay. I've got a left hand. Yeah, so. So, Chronicle, right? Chronicles?
It's Homeland.
Homelands. I always get those ones confused for some reason. I always forget these old ones. But
At least that's what the sticker said.
yeah,
so don't...
yeah, no, that sounds right now that I'm jogging the memory. I'll have to.
Why is Chronicles good?
I don't know. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff back there. There's a few cards that are pretty good. I don't remember off the top of my head. I mean, if I see it, I'll know it, kind of thing. But yeah, I mean, it just depends. But the good thing about these is just the shape. I mean, it looks like whoever had this collection just put them in binders and didn't really play too many of them. I mean, we saw the played ones down there. But yeah,
So a lot of these are good for creating.
Potentially, I mean, most of the stuff that's getting graded is like Alpha, Beta, and maybe like Arabian Nights, that kind of stuff.
So
But-
here's Chronicles.
Or as well as like maybe key cards or something like that. But, yeah, it's just more Chronicles. Yeah. Things about the Chronicles. I mean, if there is I think they have a Blood Moon in that. Let me see.
Oh, I just found a good box.
So let's see. Oh, okay.
This is decks. Starter decks.
Yeah, let's see. Is there a year on the back?
No, but the way it's written, Magic the Gathering is the first in trading card games from Blizzard, featuring more than 300 different cards.
These actually look like the.
I say this is
the
Alpha.
4th editions over there, but
Okay, I'm just kidding. I
Yeah.
don't know what I'm talking about.
yeah, I think it's the same as you got the box over there. I'm pretty sure.
No, the box ones are gold. Or maybe, I don't know. I mean,
Possibly, yeah.
I guess we can we can type in the code on the
Yeah,
side.
yeah, we can look it up. Yeah, actually, I think the code, but I don't know if the codes they used back then, but yeah, it's 4th edition. It says right here.
But that's good.
Yeah. So it's the same as what you have in the box.
And there's a bunch of other decks in here.
So these look like Ice Age or something to me. Potentially, this one. They all look like they're open though. So
Here's
let's
5th edition.
pull one out.
Books.
Yeah, there you go. Ice Age starter decks.
Boy, I'm sweating like a $5
Yeah,
hooker
the
at
sun's
church.
right there. That's why.
Hey. I only slept 5 hours too. I played poker all night.
Yeah, it's
Did
90
you- did you
degrees
win?
today.
I won, yeah.
Okay, good.
2,600.
And January. So welcome to California winter.
So he said
Exactly.
most of
81
the stuff,
degrees today. Yeah, exactly.
He said most of the stuff in these big boxes he thinks is commons, but he's not sure. But it looks like there's some decks and stuff, so I'm not gonna open up those big boxes because they're heavy. And this video's already getting too long.
Yeah, it's getting a little lengthy, but I think they get the gist of it. There's a lot of good stuff here.
We haven't even looked
A lot
at
of
the
old
good stuff
stuff, and we've just kind of fingered through some of it. But basically, yeah. I mean, who knows? There could be. I mean, we did see the Goblin King, so it's a not great card, but decent card for those Goblin tribal decks out there.
So he said, and here's an old Magic the Gathering poster that's like $100. So I don't know.
Store promos are always good.
Yeah, it looks like something big like that.
Yeah, when I had my store, they would send me. I had a huge Jace cutout that I had sold to one of my customers eventually. But sometimes they just give the random promos besides the F&M cards,
Check this box.
whatnot. But some other planes. Not sure. Most likely revised or fourth or something. But you never know. Some Star Wars deck from back in the day when they were trying to do something. 96. Yeah, that 91 through 96 period. I mean, God, everybody and their grandma and games were making so many game cards. I mean, there's like this one, Dark Age. Who knows? So I mean, just this is the Lord of the Rings one. Just so many games.
What redemption?
Yeah, how much is that magic?
I don't know.
Right here.
Here's the middle. Or here's different things in there.
So you're gonna sweeten the deal by just throwing the comics in, right? Just throw that out there.
No problem. We just have to add some zeros. Oh, deck protractors. I need those. I need to send. These are all the top loaders, right?
This is some kind
Oh
of
no, that's cards. Yeah.
some other kind of 1990s game called Redemption. So
Well, you like mint cards.
I haven't seen any Tarmogoyfs or anything yet. So
You ever seen what? Wasn't it a Pokemon you just said?
No, Tarmogoyf is actually a magic card.
That's the other
But,
one.
oh, look at that Pocket Player's Guide. It is a little beat up, probably pretty well used. Was that high 1994, but fourth printing at least. So was something used. It looks like they have the rules in there.
God, I'm sweating.
Yeah.
I feel like there's a
Interesting.
microwave. So here's like all kinds of
And
decks.
why are we in the sun?
Some more Urzas.
I know we should have moved it to the pool table. So there's like all kinds of different decks, packs of cards.
It looks like a bunch of starter decks, whatnot.
We're not gonna look.
There's,
We're gonna keep this a mystery
Yeah.
because I'm freaking sweating.
Yeah. So I mean, pretty much the same as what we've seen: Tempest, Ice Age, Future Sight, Tempest, and other stuff. Deluxe playing cards from whoever in Crazy Horse Hobbies. There you go.
Nice.
Those are probably just poker cards.
Let's. I'm good with those cards.
Throw it back in there. Also, all these boxes are magic too. I'm telling you, this guy just he wakes up in the morning and people throw stuff at him.
Let's see. I think this might be a good one.
Yeah, stop sweating on the
No, I just did Arabian Nights.
Did you really?
Oh.
Thanks for pointing it out, Robert.
All right,
Price just
there you
went
guys
up
go.
again.
Arabian Nights, guys. There you go. This is a coveted set. I mean, these are probably all commons, but there you go. Still in the plastic. I mean, they're really not worth a whole lot when it comes to my negotiation with. But for the video, a lot of people like the Arabian. So anyway, yeah. Looks like this one's definitely got some playware, but there's your Kurt Ape and Arabians. Yeah,
Now, I think some of these sets he said a complete
not
set.
too
So
shabby.
just stack them on the floor, I guess. Complete 4th edition,
Fourth edition, more fourth edition.
but the complete set.
Yeah.
That's what it
So,
says.
let's see. Yeah. So fourth edition. With the white borders, a lot of people don't like. But there you go, Birds of Paradise. Fourth edition, decent shape. Black Vice, funny card. Harass Man. Yeah, so Mons Goblins, it's some of the old.
Guys, it got low batteries.
Oh, getting
Okay,
low,
no.
mana flare. Okay.
That's okay. That means
Did
we
you
still have
get
another 10
a
minutes.
shot of the boxing? They can see all the binders since we're not gonna get to them all, but yeah, there.
No, we'll get to them. We'll just go fast. Legends, and if not, we got another phone.
Legends.
Okay.
And funny.
Okay.
That's Legends
so
right here.
Legends right here. Definitely some wear, from playing, but it was a popular set back in the day. Not sure if it's through or not, but lots of decent stuff. So you can see, as Renee was saying in his videos with the hoarder
Who's
house, Renee
Okay.
was saying the hoarder house, you know, sometimes it can get kind of overwhelming having to look through all this stuff and figuring out where all the goodies are. But
Robert sounds extremely interesting. You can't even remember the name right.
yeah, I'm sorry. What
I
was
love
this? Magic the what?
Magic the
Spellfire? What? Oh, I'm sorry. There you go. This, you know, could be possibly older. Not sure if to look that one up, but that could be Alpha Beta or something like that, possibly. Not to be confused with the grocery store from back in the day, but Pestilence, yeah.
Robert, I kind of do the comedy right here.
Oh, okay. I'm
more here for
sorry.
the expert opinion.
Oh, okay. I thought I was a comedy read. I hope you're here all week. Just remember to tip your bartender and your waitress.
Unlimited, the dark set.
More of the dark. So I think there's some dark. So I'm assuming then that the binders probably were like more like the set stuff, and the extra commons were what he had in the boxes.
He said a lot of them were sets.
There you guys go. Blood Moon. Boom. I won't. I'll tell Renee off camera how much that could be worth. But
How much
it,
could
it,
be
it
worth?
could be. It's a little beat up though. I haven't looked at it recently.
I'm saying 2,000.
At one time it was about $50 card, but you know I don't know if it's
2,000.
gone up or not. But yeah, 2,000 graded PSA 10. You know something. But yeah.
Minor details.
Yeah.
10, 7, same thing.
So yeah.
Here's a whole folder revised.
You want to destroy all your non-red decks, or you're
Revised.
yeah, it's more revised. So tons of revised, which is about the norm usually when you see a collection like this.
Here's more revised.
This one that kind of kicked up a little bit. So some more revised. Let's see what else we have.
Let's get revised to page.
Yeah, no, we've seen a ton of it. I mean,
Fallen Empires.
another revised Bird Paradise. Okay, there we go. So,
Fallen Empires.
Fallen Empires, guys. Here we go.
Okay, here's Fallen Empires, and it says it's a complete set.
Interesting. I'll have to go through that. This is when all the goblins and started kind of Goblin Warrens, Goblin King, Merfolk, yay. Okay.
Oh, you should come with us and unload the truck. You see some cool stuff.
Oh yeah, that would.
We're gonna go do that right now, actually.
Yeah,
You wanna come?
We can do that next. As long as I can get to my kids, pick them up from school on time.
They gotta keep them. Yeah, don't worry. We left it out of there for days.
Bottomless vault. So yeah, some good stuff, guys. I haven't seen some of the big pieces, but doesn't mean they're not in here.
Ice Age.
Ice Age, does it say complete on it?
I mean, it's a huge folder.
Hockey. Wait. No.
You said dark is not interesting, right?
Dark's all right. Dark's okay. There's some interest in dark, but I like I said, I always forget like what some of the key cards in those are. I have to look them up from time to time.
Let's get to the good stuff.
Here you go, Swords of Plowshare. It's a good card. People like that one. See any more Blood Moons? Chaos Lord. Goblin, always a funny card. Goblin Snowman. It's like the funny artwork on this one's always been.
Nice like me.
Happy.
There's.
You're happy, Renee?
I'm always happy.
Really?
Buy stuff like this, I be happy.
Mess that up. Stay. Okay.
Dark Age.
More dark.
Oh, these last three are good folders. I heard this name mentioned a lot.
Alright.
Let's go next one. Dark. We have so much.
Let's see
I
here.
know you're gonna like looking at this. Actually, I think I want to keep these three because I think you'll solve one by the score over there. Antiquities.
Antiquities.
I know that's a good one.
Okay, with your
Every message I got, they were talking. I'm sorry. What do you want me to do?
Okay. Yeah, well.
That's a good one. I raise. Actually, I fold.
Yeah, you can barely. Yeah, I was like, I couldn't see it, and then you can see it barely there on these black ones. This one doesn't have the.
Next time we film, don't film by windows.
Yes.
Like the sun's beating on us.
I know, I'm like sweating. And I drank a big coffee.
No makeup, no professional lighting. What's going on here?
It's,
It's
you
just-
know,
yeah.
this is reality.
That is it. That is true. Ornithopter, yay!
Huh?
Nah, it's a card that's still in play today. They've redone it, but it's just a fun. A lot of people build because it's a 0 drop, so you can.
Zero drop, totally makes sense.
Yeah, do the Ornithopter Perforos deck. It's kind of fun. Just you
Beta?
drop him, you drop everything for 0. Dredge, what is this?
Beta.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see, you can see how they changed the.
The thing, alright? Oh, so
Yeah.
that's how you can tell them beta?
Well, some in the wording's different. Some, I mean, there's different variation between the alpha, beta, you know, as you're going forward, and sometimes you know just they corrected some of the wording. I mean, alpha's pretty rough on the wording sometimes, and they would clean it up or whatnot. But yeah, and then you got some of them have the big letters here. Yeah, and you know, I always see black and green. It must have been like kind of like the thing to play back in that time. See lots of black and green decks going through stuff from this time period. Yeah, pretty, you know, worn, but some of them aren't too bad. But you can tell that some of them were played. You know, Holy Armor has been reproduced many times. And then we can also do a video on the reserve list if you don't know what that is as well.
Let's do a video.
So,
I know what you're talking about, but I'm alpha making videos.
so there's that. And this is alpha.
Alpha.
Yeah,
It's
I'll
not
get
that much
I'll
in
get
it.
that back to you. Keep that from before. Yeah, and alpha's tough to find. There you guys go. Man, look at that. It's crazy. Oh, I'm sorry. Here.
Yeah, I
There
don't
we
know
go.
which one's better. Actually, that.
So that's a $10,000 card?
No, I don't know. I mean, maybe if you
I had like
graded
two,
or something. But
I had
it's
two
okay.
cards in there that were called Black Lotus, but I gave them to Tatiana because she likes flowers.
Oh yeah, and she cut them up and.
Well, she
Maybe.
pastes them, she glues them in a wall.
Oh, okay, yeah, perfect. Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
They're really stupid plastic holders too. PSA something.
Yeah.
Somebody thinks
You
it's
broke
bad.
about those, right?
Yeah. Well, they had 10s on them, so it's like.
Just a few. But
Still alpha.
comments.
That's
Yeah.
it. Comments. Is it all?
There you go.
And we got another big box in the bottom we never opened, but we're not gonna go. So that's it. Now me and Robert are gonna see if it's 15,000, 20,000, 25,000. Talk to you guys soon.